Every moment, thousands of trucks are powering across our highways, burning fuel, whose prices are beyond the control of fleet owners. But maximizing fuel efficiency definitely is. Simply choosing the right tire can really cut down fuel and other operational costs.
Bridgestone, a global leader in tire technology and manufacturing, have introduced the most fuel-efficient commercial tires in India that significantly save fuel of over Rs 2 lakh per vehicle per annum. We will now actually demonstrate this through the Bridgestone Fuel Benefit Challenge. Welcome guys. This is the Bridgestone's Fuel Benefit Challenge on a 3718 truck model, which is almost new and BS4 compliant. All the parameters are adjusted to the OEM specifications. Your journey is our passion, and we are here to prove it. But before we start, let's meet the team. Today, we're going to conduct a constant speed fuel consumption test, a government-approved test that sets the standards for fuel efficiency. This entire test is conducted by a government-approved independent laboratory, making it as transparent as possible in order to remove any doubt. Let me introduce Dr. N. Karupaiya, Head of NATRAX, who will oversee the entire test. Sir, please explain the facility.
Yeah. NATRAX, that is National Automotive Test Tracks, Asia's largest automotive proving ground, one of the largest in the world, has been set up as a part of NATRIP project by Government of India and Department of Heavy Industries to create the state-of-the-art testing and R&D infrastructure in the country in support of the growing Indian automotive industry.
Sir, can you please brief us about the constant speed fuel efficiency test for Bridgestone?
Okay. Well, one of the important automotive performance parameter which can be tested on this dynamic platform, other than ride and handling, is the fuel consumption. You know, where this track is of 1.8 kilometers long with evenness of plus minus 3 millimeter and absolutely 0% gradient, you know. So, you know, fuel efficiency is very important in the Indian context. And for which Government of India has recently issued a notification prescribing the fuel efficiency standards, especially for heavy-duty commercial vehicles. I mean the trucks and buses with GVW more than 12 ton. And in fact, we are happy to note that Bridgestone has undertaken this exercise to measure the fuel consumption on a 37-ton truck. And it's basically, I believe, it's to benchmark their tires and to establish supremacy of their tires vis-a-vis their competitor tires.
The test will be done on the NATRAX dynamic platform, which has 0% gradient for a distance of about 1.8 kilometers, and the test will be repeated for 20 kilometers with the 3 sets of Bridgestone tires: 1000 R20 G611, R153 M751, 295 80 R22.5 Ecopia R156, as against 1000 R20 of the nearest Indian competitor and the nearest international competitor fitted on the same truck. As a critical part of the test, we first prepared and checked the vehicle for the test. As required, the truck is in good condition and the tires have been run for a minimum of 500 kilometers before the start of the test. The truck has been loaded up to maximum payload. Wheels properly aligned. Tire pressure maintained at the recommended level and the fuel tank topped up. Critical measuring instruments and sensors were properly fitted and double-checked. On the test track, the temperature and wind speed are monitored to cut out any bias and tested 1 kilometer up and down on the track. So let's start the test and see our team in action. The truck first fitted with Bridgestone R156 tubeless tires is raring to go. 1, 2, 3, let the test begin.
The test is on while the fuel measurements are being taken while it's running. As the excitement builds up, the first tyre change takes place. All other parameters checked and the run with Bridgestone G611 is on the road. As our pulses race, the next run with Bridgestone M751 R153 is on track. The truck has completed its run with all the 3 sets of Bridgestone tyres, and the truck is now being fitted with the tyres of the nearest Indian competitor. There's an adrenaline rush as the run is repeated with the tyres of the nearest Indian competitor. And then again with the tyres of the nearest international competitor. The test has been completed and the result is out. Can't wait to see it.
Our tyres have aced the government-approved CSFC test way ahead of its competitor with a higher fuel efficiency of 15%. It's just not a claim, it's a fact that Bridgestone tyres is giving the best value for money because of its fuel-saving technology. Bridgestone tubeless tyres gives a fuel saving of Rs 4,24,000 over its nearest competitor.
Bridgestone gives you the maximum for your journey on every terrain. Welcome back. This is Bridgestone's Fuel Benefit Challenge. Your journey is our passion, and we are here to prove it. To further validate our great results at NatTracks, we decided to conduct a field test of 500 kilometers on the highway in real conditions. The test that we have today is very simple. But before I tell you more about the test, let's meet the team. Like I was saying, the task is very simple. The same model truck will be used and it will travel the same route from Pithampur to Khalghat up and down, traveling a distance of 500 kilometers at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour for all the 3 sets of Bridgestone tyres, along with the nearest Indian competitor and the nearest international competitor with a gross vehicle weight of 37 tons with a tank full at the time of the test. Then we will compare which one is the most fuel efficient. It's the ultimate test for these tyres. Let's see which one of them gives us the most value for money and which of them is the most fuel efficient. The truck has been first fitted with Bridgestone R156 tubeless tyres and the tyre pressure maintained at the recommended level, wheels properly aligned, and the fuel tank topped up. Its weight taken with the maximum payload. So guys, are you all ready?
Yes!
The real action is now on. The Bridgestone Fuel Benefit Challenge has now begun. 3, 2, 1, let's go! The challenge continues. The truck has reached the halfway mark and way back.
Now let's see the actual fuel consumed by topping the partially empty fuel tank into full tank. Guys, the truck is back after a tough 500 kilometers of running. The same highway run is now repeated under similar conditions with the truck fitted with G611 Bridgestone tires. And then again with Bridgestone R153 M751. Now the truck is in action again. Fitted with the tires of the nearest Indian competitor. Finally, we are on the road fitted with the tires of the nearest international competitor. That's it, guys. The long journey of the fuel efficiency test has come to an end. It's been a very long day, but we've come to the most exciting part of it, as our team is calculating the efficiency of the tires. It's time to let the numbers do the talking. It's time to turn claims into facts.
We have conducted this on-road fuel test in the most transparent and sincere way, and the encouraging result shows our valuable consumers can save more than rupees 2 lakhs per annum using Bridgestone fuel-saving technology.
Now, let's see how Bridgestone tire technology gives you the maximum benefits. Can you explain the technology behind these fuel-saving tires?
Yes, there are 3 ways to improve fuel efficiency. The first one, reduce rubber volume by reducing width and depth, which seriously compromising on tire life, rotatability and load carrying capacity. The second way is the Bridgestone way, to use the superior quality rubber compound without sacrificing load carrying capacity, rotatability and the initial tire life. The third way is to switch from tube type to ultra low rolling resistance Ecopia range of tubeless tires.
Let's hear from our valued Bridgestone dealer on how responsive Bridgestone is to customer needs.
Hi, I am Shailen Goyal. We have a tire trade business in Indore. We are working since 25 years in tire trade. Earlier, customer demands better mileage tires only. But the young generation has so many demands. They need better fuel efficient tire along with load capacity, which we get in R156 in Bridgestone. This tire is getting around 1,80,000 mileage in Volvo buses especially, and they are getting 2-time retailability. But some in commercial vehicles, the new vehicle is coming 14 wheels, they demand in 1020 better mileage and better fuel efficient tire, which Bridgestone introduced G611 champion tire in industry. Through G611 we are getting all the aspect what we customer demand, better fuel, better load and better mileage. I think this is the best tire in industry. Thank you, Bridgestone.
Bridgestone gives you the maximum for your journey on every terrain. Bridgestone, your journey, our passion.